Hey guys, and today we're just going to be using this awesome website called Codecademy. There's me, I've already done some stuff but not in this HTML fundamentals section. So yeah. If I were to back out of this, you'd see that these are all different things. Let's just start this course and go to the overview. Right. Each lesson starts here. Read the explanation, then follow the instructions underneath. If you get stuck, you can click on the hint for help. Type your response to the instructions here in your code editor. Here's where you can see how your code will render in your browser. This will update as you type. Ready to see if your code does what it should? Click Save and Submit to check your code. I'm ready. Let's go. Spoiler alert, every web page on the internet is secretly written in hypertext markup language, otherwise known as HTML. So why don't you see code and markup everywhere? Well, your browser reads HTML for you and just shows you the pretty version. It is sheltering you. But enough mollycoddling. Of course, in this course, you will get your hands dirty with the basics of HTML. We will show you formatting links and images so you can make a simple but ugly web page. If you want to make it pretty, stick around for the cascading style sheet CSS lessons. HTML has been around for many years, but best practices have been changed considerably. So if you're still using this font thing and laying out your pages with the table tag, these courses will update your skills. Let's start by exploring this tool so you know how the buttons work. Instructions. Blah. Hit save and submit code to continue to the next lessons. And there's the stuck get a hint button. Let's save and submit. Way to go. Right. Buttons everywhere. If you've already gone through our lessons on JavaScript, note that there are two tabs at the top of the console. HTML and results. Now, we don't see that. This is the HTML, in case you're wondering, and this is the results over here, but there's no tab anymore. The HTML tab will show you the markup content, and the results tab will show you how a real browser would interpret your page. The results tab will act just like a real tab, so if you click on a link in that tab, the real web page will appear in that tab. You can flip back and forth between the tabs as many times as you like. Go crazy. That's all it says. Instructions. 1. Look at the results tab to see how the markup in the HTML tab is interpreted. Try changing the text and see how it changes the resulting web page. So we're just going to change, okay. Because it was called from the other side. And why did the programmer cross the road? Because it was called from the other side. And there we go. Alright. 2. What do you think that P means? I think it means paragraph. I think it means paragraph. Yeah. 3. Hit save and submit code when you're done. Do that. Alright. So what are all these letters in HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext means that it's a type of text that supports hyperlinks between pages. Markup means we have taken a document and marked it up with code to tell something, in this case a browser, how to interpret the page. HTML combined with CSS and JavaScript make beautiful, interactive web pages. Instructions. Lines 2 through 4 each add a new paragraph to the web page. What HTML does each paragraph start and end with? Well, I already see that there is a normal one, and then in the last one there's like this little / thing, so we're just gonna attempt making one. So we're just gonna type, do that. Oh, it created the end for us, okay. Try adding a new paragraph. Let's do that. Okay, that was simple. Try deleting a paragraph. Well, let's delete ours. Okay, that completely got rid of it. There's no wrong answer for this exercise. Play around to get a feel of HTML. I don't feel like it. When you're done, hit save and submit code to continue. Let's do that, and back to HTML. And we completed the overview. So let's go with the ready, set, go button. Alright, let's see. Open it, close it. HTML consists of HTML elements which are denoted by angle brackets. These are called tags. For example, that's a tag. That is referred to as a start tag, and if you start something, you need to end it. The end tag is exactly the same as a start tag with a / after that. Well, I already discovered that. Yeah. Consequently, the end tag for HTML is that /HTML. The set of HTML and /HTML tags tell the browser where the HTML starts and stops. Every HTML file must begin and end with the HTML tags. Create your first HTML page. Start by adding in a start HTML tag. Do that. Yeah. Okay, let's get some space. Alright, finish it. Write some words in between the tags. Let's do that. And that just wrote that. Okay. Press save and submit code and see your words in the result tab. Ta-da! Okay, that wasn't that hard. We know all HTML documents begin and end with the HTML tags. What else are HTML documents? HTML documents contain two important parts. One, head, contains information about the document that is not displayed on the screen. Body, contains everything else that is displayed as part of the web page. Consequently, head and body are two different HTML tags because we're dealing with more than one tag at a time. It's important to realize that HTML tags have to be nested. If you introduce a start tag, you can't close any other tag until you close the last tag you started. Instruction. Our head is missing an end tag. Edit. Add an end head tag to properly close it. I think I did that right. Okay. I can still see it though. I'm kind of confused. Let's see here. I won't go for much longer in this video anyway. Naming your document. Now we need to add information to the head section. We first want to give our document a name. For that, you use the title and the /title tags to set it. If you look at the HTML code, you will see that I already set the title to be HTML 101, which is the title of this page. Whatever you put between the title tags will go in the menu bar of the browser window. Okay, so we're just going to change that because it says change the title to whatever you like. So let's go ahead and just change it to Hopper's Web. Hey, it showed up there. Oh, and I have that for some reason, but it showed up there. Yay! Okay, so that works. That was a quick test, and I'm just going to do QWERTY. The title is QWERTY. Whatever you put between the title tags will go in the menu bar of the browser window. 1, change the title. Done. Result tab. Done. Note, when we put your HTML in a browser, the title you choose will be at the top of the browser window where it already is. See the hint for an extra bonus question. When you look at the Results tab, there is no text in it. Why is this? What could you do to add words? Well, I could do this. Yeah. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. So save and submit code. Start next lesson. Alright. A floating head, excuse me. No, it needs a body. The second part of an HTML document is the body. Things in here will be displayed on the web page. By using the body and /body tags, we create a place where we can freely enter elements to be viewed by the user, the body of the page, if you will. In the body, we often want to have text and put them in different paragraphs. This is when we use the P tags we saw before. Whenever you want to define a paragraph, just wrap P and /B around it. This must be within the body section, or else we won't see it. Add another paragraph to the document. Well, that shouldn't be too hard, so let's do that. Type some stuff in it. Alright. Remember to close every tag that you open. Okay. And 3, study the structure of the HTML. Note where the HTML head and body tags are placed. So HTML is first, head is second, which makes sense. So HTML is like all the vital organs of your body, or the cell that will create your existence. And then the head is your head. The body is like your main part of your body. So I'm assuming there will be a bottom part because your body is like the mid part of your structure. So that's just then what I'm assuming. So yeah. Let's save and submit our code. Oh, we're going back to HTML fundamentals after that loads. Let's see, do we want to do headings? Yes, we do. Let's do headings. Headings are a way to order the content in the body in relative importance. Most important, very important, important, less important, and so on. And you do this by using the heading tags. Let's start with the tag. For example, okay, let's do that. Let's do H1. I think we need to move this. Most important. Oh, most important. Ah, made big. Okay, that's cool. I guess. Oh no, it's the one. Let's see. Alright, save and submit code. That wasn't too hard. Alright. With tags, you can use the H1 to H6 tags to define them. H1 is the most important, and then these tags are gradually less important things until you reach H6, run it, and see the difference in the results tab. Let's get rid of this and try H2, and then very. It's like a little smaller. So I'm assuming important will do something like that too. Let's see here. H3. Let's do that, and then this type of stuff. Okay, now I see what's going on here. Let's. Okay, I did not do that right. I did not listen to the instructions, but whatever. I just want to experiment with this. H1. Oh, we already experimented with that. H6. Oh god, what did I just do? Get out of here. Okay, so we're just gonna type something. Oh god, that's really small. Okay. So let's do save and submit code. Conclusion, as you may have guessed, headings can be used in things such as blogs and articles to distinguish pages and paragraphs, and that's why they play a large role in HTML. Instructions: write at least one heading between the body tags. Would be great if you wrote many. Notice how they look different in results. Menu. So let's see, there's the paragraph line. Some text in there. There is this sign, so H1, and we can have some text in there. Oh, okay. So we just learned about those, I think. Pretty sure that's all we learned about anyway. And we're done with that lesson. So I think that's just gonna sum it up for the first episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.